So it's day 6, and the last 2 nights we stayed in Blacksburg, and it was a really nice town. Both Lisa and I liked it a lot. We did a little bit of touring around. Um, we rode past Virginia Tech yesterday, and their stadium's really cool. I like the kind of rock face of some of the entrance portals. It was a nice town. I like it a lot. We went to some nice little places to get stuff to eat. And also I think I had figured some good stuff out. So since I started the ride, my shifting has never been like it was when I first bought my bike, or first got the bike. It just, I couldn't get it to shift freely into some of the gears, and I was constantly had the SRAM app loaded and was doing micro adjustments on it, and I would kind of get it to work, but then it still never was good. I was always having difficulties getting into gears, and it would kind of move around a little bit, and now I understand the reason why. So really long story short, but through a set of circumstances, I got a new rear axle, which is a much better one than the one that came stock on the bike. But it was just a millimeter or more short. So when you tightened it, it was all the way tight, and you thought it was as tight as it needed to be, but actually the threads, it hadn't threaded in all the way, so it left just this slight little bit of play in the rear wheel. And so he said, you need to get another axle for this. And as we were talking, I thought, why can't I just put a washer on the other side? It'll shorten the through axle, and I should be good to go. And he thought, yeah, that'll probably get you till you can get the right axle. And so I went to Ace Hardware and found a washer that fit perfectly. I put it on, and the shifting is working like butter. It's just so smooth. Well, I got to test it even more as we get up the road here. I did a little testing, but it seems to be working well. So, that was such a relief. Yeah, but I'll mention this just briefly, then I'll shut up. But another thing that I was talking with Lisa about, and I've kind of told everybody, is I can't figure out why, but every time I have a rest day, it's just really, I have this underlying sense of anxiety and dread. And I mean, I'm not a depressed person or anxious person, so it's not that, but it's like I'm kind of just miserable and on edge, and I get up this morning, and it's like, oh, why in the crap am I doing this stuff? And I know that it'll pass, but it doesn't seem like it'll pass. But then, sure enough, just as I'm getting close to the starting point, that feeling just goes away, and I get started, and it's gone right now. So I don't know. I had that every rest day last year on the Northern Tier, which I think there were about 10 of them, and now this is my first one, so I guess I'll go through that every time. But anyway, it's supposed to rain this morning, and I'm hoping it doesn't, and if I can miss that, that'd be great. It's going to be another very hilly day, and I will just have to fight through that. Should be kind of cool because it's supposed to be at least overcast, if not rainy today. That's it. Bye. I just went into this little mercantile in Draper, Virginia. And I was talking to the lady at the front desk and mentioned that I live close to Draper, and she's asked, and I told her it was in Utah, and she kind of chuckled because she says a lot of people when they're searching for the place and they search for Draper, it pulls up Draper, Utah. I'm going to go and show you inside the sneak. Hi, how are you?
Good.
Just wanted to take a video of your cool store.
You go right ahead.
Thanks.
Here, I'll get out of the way.
Oh, you're fine. This is awesome. Fun place. Well, I'm coming to the end of the ride. It's been a good day. It's been overcast and pretty kind of cool today. Pretty chilly. Let's see, we left Blacksburg, or I left Blacksburg this morning, probably about 6:30 or something like that, 6:30 or 7, and today's kicked my butt though. It was interesting. I've been trying to think, man, I've been riding 6 days, and I think it's been hard every day, most every day. And so when I came to a stop a while ago, I looked at my past ride history from last year on the northern tier and did a little research, and I think I rode 54 days, and I averaged about 76 miles a day. From the middle half on, I went more miles per day than that. Had some days a lot more, but it all averaged out to about 76 miles per day. And I looked, and during that time, all those days, I had 4 days when I rode over 5,000 vertical feet of elevation gain, and one of those days was over 6,000. I think it was about 6,700 or something like that. And yeah, that's going over the glaciers and the Cascades and the Adirondacks, and I know that's supposed to be a pretty hard ride, at least that's how it felt, what everybody told me, but in just the 6 days of this ride, I've already had the last 4 days have all been more than 5,000 vertical feet, and today, right now, I've got a mile and a half left, and I'm at about over 6,200 vertical feet, so it's a hard start, but it's been beautiful. I'm glad I'm doing it. Today there wasn't really any wind, which helped with the hills. And let me spin this around. So yeah, hopefully I recover during the night and can do this again tomorrow. I know it's another hard day. Here are the details from today's ride. I rode 75 miles and a little bit over 6,200 feet of elevation gain.